Hello, hello, and welcome to the Tek Torrent Podcast. I'm Shinji as your host always. We got a fantastic show for you today. We're going to be going over Ubiquity's little sensors right here. And there's something special that you usually don't get if you just buy one. It's Ubiquity's water sensor or moisture sensor. And we're going to be going over replacing this battery with much lower priced batteries. These cost almost half as much as a Dakota Lithium or name brand battery. And we'll find out if these are actually any good. I hope they are, because this will be going in my house and I don't want any fires of any kind. As usual, guys, let me know how I sound. Make sure everything looks good. I'll be checking chat in just a moment. Been having a mic issue over here. It keeps flipping out on me. Like it keeps getting sucked into my shirt. And I don't want that, so I gotta give this cable more slack or something. There we go. I hope that's a little bit better. All right, let's take a look at chat, see what we got going on today. Got the Fixation 500 in the chat. Commercials today are very off. Divorce attorney and some moisturizer. Well, I'm sure if you did get divorced, you would need some moisturizer to take care of those AKVR activities, if you get what I mean. See, Fixation 500 says, I guess they do go together. Join lotion for after the divorce. Oh, wow, we have the same thought pattern. I didn't even read that. That's so funny. Need to keep your skin looking good. It's best if you're single. You look amazing. Thank you, Fixation 500. Yes, I guess you need to keep your skin. Exactly, that's what I was talking about. Looking good if you are single. I suppose I'll have that problem eternally, but we will see about that. All right, guys, so let me show you just what I got going on here today. So we got ourselves a nice lithium battery. Let me get the right remote here. One time I got the wrong remote and I actually turned the light off. That's kind of embarrassing. So we got a newer mark, whatever the hell that means. And this is a lithium battery, 12.8 volts, 10 amps at 128 watt hours. Got two batteries in this package. And the first thing though we're going to talk about is this. Unified Protect's sensor. So what does this come with? It comes with 3 smart sensors. And for those of you that don't know, this is what the smart sensor looks like. I know the contrast is a little high there, but it comes with this nice Apple-like box. It is a very nice box, I gotta say. It has that, you know, vacuum style slow open. Get what I mean? And I already took this one out to check it out. I've actually installed it and I'll be going over that in just a moment. But this comes with something that only comes with the 3-pack, which is this water sensor right here. Or sorry, water sensor adapter. And I've been wondering if this actually works as a water sensor, because as you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. It is a genuine product, and you can see the test date is recent. It's April 20th of this year. And I believe it was the same thing of this one. So these aren't that old. These are like basically brand new compared to all the other things in the world. So this right here, oh, this is kind of heavy. This is our APC UPS. It is a smart UPS, which means it is a online double conversion, and it's the 750 series. So it only takes 2 UB1280 batteries. Okay, so let's take a look at chat real quick. And it is getting hot in here. I'm gonna need to tie my hair back early. It's kind of hot today. We got one of them atmospheric river nonsense things going on over here. So it is kind of warm, and it's also very wet outside. Like a lot of rain, actually. It's quite a bit. My mic is like getting pulled into my shirt no matter what I do. I'm trying to make sure I keep it level. Let's see what's going on in chat. So let's see. You look amazing, they say. Fixation 500 says, you get them batteries for a price? Yes. I got them for a much lower cost. So I believe I got these for like $80. Let me just double check for you, because I don't really remember. I do. Oh wow, I got an AirPod in. I don't know why I got that. No AirPods while we're streaming. Okay. Let's see. If I go to my orders, let's take a look. Let's see what I paid for these. So yeah, okay. So I bought these about a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, because I wanted to make sure they got here on time. Let's see here. Order details. Amazon, of course. I bought them from Amazon. Yep. So I paid $90 for 2 of them. And normally with Dakota Lithium, it's like, I think it's almost like $100 a piece. It's almost half the price. You sound great. Don't worry about the mic. Okay, awesome, great. Because it keeps flipping into my shirt. Like, you know, it just kind of goes in like that. And it's quite annoying. Let's see here. By the way, guys, if you are just joining us, make sure you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. Okay, so before we get started, let's take a look at these batteries. Let's see here. Let's switch to a top view so you guys can see what I'm doing. We're gonna go ahead and open up these batteries. Our trusty little titanium knife. And let's take a look at what's inside. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm a little close. There we go. Okay, so they come packaged in these things. All right, cool. And we probably have some fake QR quality control. Oh no, this is a user manual for batteries. Okay. It probably has something to do with the BMS, nominal voltage, all that good stuff. There's a lithium phosphate battery, which is nice. So if you guys don't know, lithium phosphate is an iron-based battery, and it's much more durable. And you can discharge these all the way down to 0, allegedly. Let's see. We need our knife again. So here's the battery. They are quite light, actually. Wow, this is such a basic, this is a sticker. It's not even screen printed. Wow, no protectors on the terminals. That's kind of concerning. It is a literal basic plastic box with a UB1280. Probably doesn't say it on here, but this, my friends, is a UB1280 size. That is what you are looking for when it comes to most UPS batteries. Now, I went ahead and did some research on this UPS here to see if it is in fact a UB1280, and from what I could find, it looks like that is the case. Let's take a look at this other battery. The fact that there's no terminal protection is kind of concerning. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off. Yep, same thing, no terminal protection. And we even got a little smudge right there. I don't know what that is, right there on the terminal. Usually they come with terminal caps, so I really hope this orientation is the same as a standard UB1280 battery. Yeah, like, they're not bent, so that's good. I mean, I guess if you don't need it, you don't need it, right? So we got our 2 batteries right here, right? So do you want me to put them together like this, guys? Is that what you want? No? Okay, I'm not gonna do that, I'm just joking. Let's see, so we got 2 batteries right here, and this is literally just a sticker. I can just start peeling that off. It's not even screen printed. Okay, so take the box, put that all away. We got our batteries. I'm just gonna put these to the side because I wanna look at our sensors now. Let me put this somewhere where it won't be in the way. And just because I'm a little sussed out that there's no terminal protection, I'm gonna temporarily put this over the terminals just in case I, you know, put my knife on it or something. Something just to give me a little bit of, like, if I did something like that, you know, we don't want that. That's no good. Okay, let me take a look at chat before we move on here. Let's see. Fixation 500 says, why isn't Eevee in your car? Oh, you talking about Eevee over there? Oh wow, that looks kind of inappropriate. Pikachu, stop looking at Eevee right there. Why don't you look this way? Oh, that looks even worse. Let me put Pikachu over here. There, I'll put Pikachu over here. There we go. And then I'll put Eevee. Come here, Eevee. Okay, so the reason why I haven't put Eevee in the car yet, well, so you see this is quite a big Eevee plushie, right? This is a 24-inch plushie. And its ears are malleable. It's got a little bit of backing in there. It's kind of cute, right? I mean, look how big I am. I'm about 5'6". The reason I haven't put Eevee in the car, I actually already tried putting Eevee in the car. The problem is Eevee has such a giant tail thing right here So when I put him, her, whatever they identify as in the seat, it doesn't work, okay? Because it's got this giant butt. It's like another part of its body. And it's got this little connection right here that's kind of, you know, bouncy, okay? So what happens is when you put it in the chair, it can't sit straight and it keeps wobbling around. So the only way to make it sit correctly is to put it sideways like this. So imagine this is the back of the seat. So when you strap Evie in sideways, right? It looks kind of weird, so I haven't figured it out yet. I do like Evie's haircut though. So you got a little bit of hair right there for its hair. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a good plushie. I like it. This wasn't cheap though. This was $50, and this is MSRP from Target. So yeah, that is why Evie is not in my EV yet. I'll put you back right there. Evie's got a big tail, and I got to figure out how I'm going to put that in my car. Maybe I could like put down a seat and just strap it in right there. I kind of want it to look like it's sitting like on its hind legs, kind of like how a dog would be sitting in your car, like a human. But that's quite not possible with this giant, bushy, big, humongous tail back there. Let's see, what are we looking at in chat here? Oh, CPPC Tech, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. MC, how you doing? MC also, thank you for being a loyal follower. That is why you have that purple logo next to your name. Really appreciate it. They say aloha. How you doing, man? CPP Tech says, Evie was sniffing them feets, it looked like. I know, right? CPP Tech also, if you put Evie in the car, it will sub-fade over time. Oh, sun fade over time, yes. Most cars in America, North America at least after, I think it's 2005 or 6, I don't remember, have something called solar windows where they basically filter out almost all ultraviolet light. They're not perfect and it doesn't cut out the light, but it gets rid of a lot of the ultraviolet rays. That's why if you have transition glasses like me, they don't really transition very well while you're in a car on a bright day. So it would protect the EV a little bit because it does have that, but it would basically get baked. A car is a harsh operating environment, especially when it's not on. I mean, I don't really care if it gets sun faded. I just want the meme. I just want the fact that, you know, I'll have a EV in my EV. Get it? Like an EV Pokemon in my electric vehicle. That's kind of the reason. Okay, guys. So let's look at the Ubiquity water and smart sensor. So if you guys don't know, I did post a picture of this. Did I post it? Yeah, I thought I did. I think I posted a picture to Twitter or something like that. Basically what this is, it's part of the Unified Protect system, as it says right there. And they look like this. We're gonna open this right now, you'll see. And I don't think I actually need a knife because these have like they basically ripped off Apple when it comes to their packaging. Except this is kind of brown. All right. So I'm gonna put this away because I don't think we need it. All right, right here, we're going to, let me see, is that the most I could zoom in? I want to get a little higher, there we go. There, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this right there, this little tab, and pull. And that opens that. And let's take a look at what's inside. Oh, wait, this is facing this way, right? So let's open it this way. Okay, so what do we got in here? Oh, now it's upside down. Okay, fine. Let's go this way then. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, Unify Protect Smart Sensor. Scan here to get started. And as you know, Ubiquity doesn't really provide a manual. It just, you got to scan this QR code and then it will give you the manual. Ah, that's a nice presentation. So we got some foam protecting it. Got some documents right here. Oh, maybe it is a manual. Interesting. All right, so these are the 3 smart sensors. As you can see, this is what they look like. They're just like a little white capsule, like a motion sensing detecting area. Got some LEDs, and this whole ring right here actually lights up. This bottom portion, there's an LED inside. So I can put my fingernail in. I can put my finger inside, and there's LED lights up. And of course, they got, oh, I probably shouldn't show that. It's like a serial number of some kind. You basically pull this tab, and what that will do, there's a CR123 battery, lithium battery in here, and that'll activate it. That'll remove the contact. And it does come with this thing, and as you can see, the way this thing looks, it is a So imagine this back piece wasn't on. It allows you to mount it at an angle. So you can angle it toward a surface instead of just being straight on. And of course we got the, I know what this is, so I'm gonna use this to get it out. It's a magnet, okay? This is a magnet for door operation. So when it opens, that's how that works. But I'm not gonna be using that. I'm just gonna be using it for the temperature and humidity detection. I actually have one installed, just like I said. This one right here is a single. I have it installed and it's operating currently. I'm trying to see what its lifetime is, because I started at 100% battery and now it's at like 97%. And it's only been 3 days, so I want to know how long it'll last. Now this right here is the part you normally don't get. Apparently this is a water sensor adapter. Let's take a look. Take a look at this piece specifically. So actually, before I do that, let me take a look at chat real quick. All right, let's see here. CPP Tech says, all the plushies I've had in my cars get faded in the southern sun, but it took quite a while, LOL. Yeah, like I said, it does filter out a lot of ultraviolet light, but it does get faded with time. Just like your car's paint. So you ever get in an accident, it gets paint fade and that has to be matched. They can't just use the original paint. CPP Tech says, I like the brown eco-friendly packaging. Yeah, I like it too, because you know, this type of packaging takes a significant amount of ink. It takes a lot of ink to make it this pretty white color and all that. There's probably a lot of chemicals and stuff that went into making this that probably not that good for you. Fixation 500 says, Shinji is a norteño. He only gets sun 4 hours a day. I'm not a norteño, amigo. I am a norteño. I'm in the north. That's what that means, a northerner in Espanol. CPP Tech says, kind of like EKWB, no manual, only QR. Yeah, maybe this does come with a manual. I'm not going to open this because I'm just going to leave it. But most of their cameras and stuff don't come with like a manual. It comes with like an IKEA style picture guide with no words on how to put it together, or it has no words in it, has no writing. All it has is numbers and pictures. And it's kind of like an IKEA style thing. I think they did that because they want to appeal to as many audiences as possible without doing any translation. I mean, it makes sense to me, I guess. Okay, so let's go back and take a look at the water sensor or water adapter. What do they call it? They called this water sensor adapter. So maybe this doesn't have the water sensor in it. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't see anything else in this packaging. This bottom doesn't seem like it's designed to come out really. So, oh yeah, this is the releasing tool. It's just a piece of plastic with a little tip on it and helps you release things. So let's put that all over here for now. All right, let's see how this thing works. We got some golden contacts on this thing. Apparently this is a water sensor adapter. So maybe this part goes on the bottom, and if it detects continuity of water between these two pins, maybe that's how that works. Let's see what this is. If this is so simple to where it just takes a sensor pod and it goes in here, I'm gonna be like, really? I had to buy all 3 for this? Okay, so it's opening it up. Ah, it has stuff inside. So it looks like we got some stickies, several stickies actually. So we've got 3 sets of stickies. And what's this? Looks like cardboard. It does have a rubber, like, gasket. It looks like a natural rubber color that goes around to keep it from getting wet. Let's see, am I supposed to take this out? Yeah, you got it. Otherwise you can't put the sensor in. So let's see. Looks like it's just a piece of cardboard that was protecting it. Got some screws. And yeah, that's it. So, if I recall correctly, these sensors have some pins on the back or something. So let's take a look at one of these things. So what we're gonna do is take the plastic off. Okay, and then we're gonna use the release tool to open the battery compartment. And these, okay, so these battery compartments, they open like that. You see a little gap, but it takes quite a bit of force and these things always go flying. So if it goes flying, don't make fun of me, okay? Yeah, you see, it just took off. They always do. So let me go back around and pick that up. They always take off. No matter what I do, they always fly across the room. They're like spring-loaded or something, man. Okay. So now that we've taken that off, let's see here. Like I said, the back of this thing does have these pins right here and like a button. And so that button actually is a tamper detection. So if that button gets released, that means the backing was taken off, and that means you'll have an alarm in your Ubiquity system saying that this was tampered with. Those are the golden pins right there. And looks like there's some contacts in there. Now, if I take this out, oh, it looks like it's already been, you see the lights are on? Let me take this out because it looks like I've already moved it. Now, let's get this adapted real quick. Actually, so you can see I got a thing right here. It has detected it. So we're gonna go ahead and open it. See, it says new device found. I'm gonna hit add. And we're just gonna call this basement. I know how to spell it. Right? I think so, yeah. Basement water sensor, that's what we'll do. And then we're gonna hit the adopt button. And now it's adopting. It's probably gonna connect to my doorbell or one of my, no, this will actually connect to an access point. So the way this thing works is that it connects to one of your APs. See, it's blue now. I know it's hard to tell, but that's blue now, not white. It connects to one of your APs, your access points, via Bluetooth. And give me 1 second, I need to check something here. I need to make sure. Instant. You guys see that? You guys probably watch it. See, it says leaking. Okay. And it's also doing an update. Wow. Because it's probably doing a firmware update. It immediately said it was leaking. So that's pretty cool. That's on both sides. Oh, wow, this is heavy. And this is not a big UPS either. It only takes 2 batteries. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull on those finger catches. Let me get a tool here because I'm weak. And because I am weak, I'm gonna wear gloves for this because I don't want to get those micro cuts or abrasions on my hands. And gloves are slightly less conductive than my skin, even though we're dealing with low voltage. It's just something I do. Okay, so let's go right there, zoom in, and we're just gonna pry this face off. Okay, just like that. And there's a little pivot right there. Looks like it's held on by a ribbon cable. And can, whoa, so it's like a lot of cable in there. This could be remotely mounted if we wanted. Put the batteries over here. So, got that off. Is this the face? This time we didn't break anything like our old UPS. So let's take a look here. To pull door, pull plungers. Okay. Oh, that actually worked like it's supposed to. And then this comes off right here. I mean, I think is it taped on? Oh, it's taped on. Why is this taped on? Okay, whatever. Since it's taped on, I'm not gonna mess with it. And, okay, that's not good. So this piece right here is actually designed to help you pull the batteries out. So I'm gonna have to put this down because I can't fight gravity. Put it down like that, and we'll change views. So, yeah, this is the tape that just holds this cover on. That there, and we're just gonna pull on the battery somehow. It should just kind of slide out. keeps moving around, so I'm just going to tape that in place so it doesn't bother us anymore. And I am just using some nice bright green gaffing tape. And let's see if I can get this out of here. It is loose. Let's see if I can just use gravity. Yep, gravity helps. There we go. So, as you can see, there's like a little bracket thing right here. Oh man, that's gonna make things more difficult, because I'm gonna have to somehow get the other batteries to stay this way. Maybe I'll just use tape or something. So, ooh. Hello. That, my friends, could be part of our problem. This thing did a self-test not too long ago, and it said it failed. I can kind of see why it would say that. Because, take a look right here. Look at one of these terminals. Look at that beautiful corrosion. It is a lead-acid battery. Alright, so let's take a picture of this so I don't forget how this thing goes. I've already made that mistake once. Okay. Hey, there's writing on here. Installed 8/28/18. Who's that? Whoever did it put a smiley face on here. So these batteries are 5 years old. I don't know who that is. I did get this used, so that might have something to do with it. Okay, so we did take a picture of that. Yeah, so being that this isn't a genuine APC, that almost doesn't look like corrosion. It almost looks like a short. Wow, it looks pretty bad. This might, I might have to buy another one of these pieces or recrimp on another thing. I'm gonna get a tool here. Let's see. Pliers. Some pliers. Careful not to touch the other terminal. So this whole end has corroded off. Looks like it's melted too, actually. So that doesn't look good. Let's take a look at chat real quick before we move on here. Let's see. I got a commercial midstream. You got a commercial midstream? What the heck? I didn't know it did that. Well, hopefully we don't get any more commercials because I didn't activate any commercials. That's kind of weird. All right, so I'm going to pull this plastic cover back a little bit. We're totally disconnected. Looks like we're going to have to take this piece off. APC likes to make everything proprietary. Let's see here. So we could get this off without causing any further damage. It's moving. And it's off. So this right here is a fuse. Okay? And looks like the fuse is intact. So I might have to redo this terminal connection if I want to repair this, because that doesn't look good. Now this part right here, this is the part where APC gets you. Like a proprietary connector. Quite annoying. So apparently this battery lasted roughly 5 years. Let's see here. Let me get like a spatula device to get this off because it's just double-sided tape. Got my spatula right here. So now that we got our connectors off, let's do one of these. And let's try to take this off. Whoa, there we go. See, it's just double-sided tape. Okay. Okay, so we got that off. I really should fix this connector before I continue, so we're just gonna probably stop it right there, but that doesn't mean we can't get our batteries ready. So we're just gonna copy how this is set up. We'll even take these double-sided tape positive terminal protectors. Okay, so let's see how this is done. So let me put this aside. So it looks like, yep, that's a good orientation. Positive, positive. Okay, looks good. Looks like it was slightly smaller too. Something I might have to deal with. Put these positive terminal protectors on. There we go. There. Now I feel 10 times safer. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get some double-sided tape, put it between the two batteries, and then make it so it's just like this with tape right here. So we don't need this anymore. And I'm going to transition to this screen, check chat, then I'm going to get some double-sided tape. That connector looks really suspicious. Yes, there's signs that it's melted or something like that, and that's not good. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I might want to just get a whole new wiring harness, but you know, we'll see about that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some double-sided tape to put these together, just like the APC one. And I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks, because I think I know exactly where I keep my double-sided tape. So why don't you guys tell me what's going on with you guys? How's your wonderful Sunday afternoon? Okay, so where I thought I kept my double-sided tape, there's none here. I don't see it. See my pink gaffer's tape? It's gonna be problematic. I don't want to have to just buy, I don't want to have to buy the lead acid version of this battery. I'd rather just not do that. I'd rather just keep the normal version of this battery that I have right, sorry, not normal, it's not, oh, here it is. Double-sided tape, found it. So this is the good stuff. This is a really strong kind. It's designed to hold like a lot of weight. So we're just going to use this kind and put some strips right here. And that should be good enough. Actually, this stuff is really strong, so I'm gonna cut it in half. That's quite a bit of strength right there, honestly speaking. I've used this double-sided tape on a lot of things, and after I put it together, I cannot for the life of me get it apart. It is very, very difficult. So let me get some scissors. Oh, where's my nice Japanese scissors? Ooh, did you guys hear that? That was definitely on accident. My tape dispenser fell. So I have these really nice high-end Japanese scissors, and for some reason they are MIA right now. I only have the little ones. It sucks when you have good tools because you can't ever find them. I found all the like protective covers for them, but I can't find the actual scissors. And this is what happens when you let other people use your stuff. Can't find anything anymore. Had some help over this weekend, helping me clean and organize the house. Well, I guess I'll just use these. Okay, so cut some of that off. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, so that, and we're just going to cut this into strips without it sticking to itself, please. Maybe this was a bad idea. Some might say use a razor blade. I could do that. I do actually have a special like cutting board and everything for a razor blade. Problem is it keeps sticking it to itself, and that's super annoying. So what if I just... There we go. I'm artificially holding the scissors together so they cut straight. Alright. Put a strip down here. Put a strip on top. These are a little bit long, so I'm going to make them a little bit shorter. I'll put that over here just in case we need that strip again. Now the thing with double-sided tape, after you use it once, it kind of loses its stickiness, so probably messed it up a little bit there. Alright, let's take a look at chat real quick. What's going on here? My car's AC is done, need to take it to dealership. I can't troubleshoot it. Having 3 kids would never find anything ever again. Oh yeah, that's true. That sucks, man. You don't have AC, especially over there in Texas. It gets hot. It gets real hot. It's not even that hot over here. It's just humid. I had a friend over, and they were like complaining about the heat, and I'm like, dude, it's not even that hot here. Like, can you not handle these type of temperatures? Like, what the heck, bro? Where's that knife I just had? Oh, here it is. So I'm just going to peel off this material. There we go. So I might actually have to buy a new fuse adapter or crimp in a new terminal connector, because that connector is very suspicious. All right, so we got it like that. I'm just going to confirm how this is supposed to be, because this is a one-time shot. Okay, that appears to be backwards. How did that happen? Oh. Okay, there we go. That's correct. You can see right there. Red, 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 red. Okay, so now the goal is to join these two, and I'm going to use this as a straight edge to make sure I keep them straight. We don't want it to be crooked. And that's it. And then I'm going to use some gaffer's tape to join them together. Oh wow, I cut that almost exactly to length. I wasn't even trying. Then right here. There. Now the batteries are joined together, and there's a good chance they will never move again. Then that's gonna go right there. Oh, that's why I didn't want to put this here, right on the edge. So that goes like that. So this section needs to come off a little bit. So, fixation. Not having AC in your car, and you know, I'm not trying to say nothing, but you got a nice car, so does that mean the dealership's gonna treat you real well? My car's AC actually works, but it doesn't work very well, and I don't really like how its lack of performance bothers me. It's supposed to be like a really high performing electric vehicle AC, but it's not. So I want to get that fixed prompto. All right, so let's take this back. So, oh yeah, that's no good. Can I see bare copper? Okay. Oh, you know what? This might be okay, but I'm not gonna take any risks. I'm gonna just cut this termination off, and I'm just gonna cut it off because it's not what I want in my thing. So what I'll have to do, I'll cut that off, and then this will be short, just by ever so slightly. So it'll just be slightly too short. So I'll just have to keep that in mind when I'm putting this back. So let's take this crap off here. All to save what? How much does one of these fuses cost? If this thing doesn't cost a lot, if it's like less than $20, I might just buy a new one because I got some double-sided tape. The APC batteries come with this already on it. So if this fuse harness thing ends up being not too expensive, I might just buy a new one and not even trying to repair it. The reason being, it's all about time, guys. I mean, I'm sure it would make a nice content piece, but really, this is not something people look for on YouTube. Most people don't have a UPS in their network or their home internet or their computer. So actually, there's some economics of running a UPS. They do take a little bit of power, right? And one of my friends did a calculation. They take roughly 20 watts. Over a course of a year, that's like over $100. Like a couple of dollars a month. Because you got a constant 20-watt load going on everything. So when this is all said and done, it'll look like that. I'll go right here. I'll put that double-sided tape down. And then I'll just slide right into the UPS. So, now that we discovered this part right here, very bad. I mean, look at that. It looks like that connector got melted, right? Anyways, because of that, we're probably going to not, sorry, camera shaking. We're probably going to not install this today. Doesn't look very safe to me. It looks like look at that plastic. It literally looks like that plastic is melted. Doesn't look good. Like compared to like a fresh connector, it shouldn't be like that. Now, theoretically speaking, I'm sure there was some kind of leak, right? So this is, according to this date, it's almost 5 years old, right? It's almost 5 years old to the day, actually. We're like a month off. So according to this, there's probably a leak of sulfuric acid, made a high resistance connection, caused a lot of heat, and then probably melted. Is that what happened? I don't know. But I'd say that is a very likely scenario. Just gonna cover that up because I gotta dispose of this appropriately. Take it to work. What? Did I say that out loud? All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Let's see who's here. We got Fixation 500. Pearl Rival, TekShinji Anonymous would love this stream. Y2K Anonymous? Yeah, where is he, man? He usually comes by. Fixation 500, I would just crimp on a new connector. Yeah, that is probably... Oh, my hands are covered in this crap now. I don't want to scratch my face. I'm going to have to clean up this table and decontaminate this area. I might just get a new connector and crimp it on. Those aren't that expensive, but if this whole wiring harness is like less than $20, I'll just buy another wiring harness. Like I said, my biggest concern is that the sulfuric acid or whatever leaked out and caused this issue, and that's really undesirable. Let's see. Fixation says, my dealership treats me well, usually get a full optioned out loaner. Nice. That's a good way to do it. Can't imagine what AC charging a car like yours is, because it's European, you know. They might need to take out the engine or something. All right, guys. So yeah, we went over the Ubiquity water sensor system, right? the water adapter rather. We went over the little sensors. It showed you how it's adopted on the app. Pretty cool stuff. Really easy. We went over this UPS, which unfortunately I'm gonna have to pause this project. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me continue this in another stream or something, if you're watching this after the fact. And of course, we wouldn't do anything unsafe. Okay, that's a given, right? We would never do that. But, you know, it is what it is. And unfortunately, this doesn't look that great. So I might just go get another terminal connection from Home Depot or something, redo it. It's only 5 o'clock over here. So, oh, 5 o'clock, perfect. 55 minutes. That's what I've been aiming for the stream. So, well, guys, if you have any questions, let me know right now down in live chat. If you're watching this after the fact, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what's going on with you guys. I'm going to keep the stream going for like another 30 seconds or 40 seconds to make sure this part catches up to what the chat is. Then if I get no questions, I'm going to go ahead and cut it, just like in The Dictator, right? I just saw that movie recently, The Dictator. Man, it is hilarious. I saw the unrated extended edition. There's a bunch of stuff that gets mixed out. There's a scene where, you know, Borat, right? That guy, Sacha Baron Cohen, he's on like the helicopter with the very American stereotypical white people. And he starts talking about like, blah, 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 Porsche 911, blah, 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 Osama bin Laden, blah, 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 9/11, 2012. You know, he's like says all these crazy things. And then like he freaks out the other people. He gets arrested. That was like the funniest scene ever. They don't make movies like that anymore, man. You gotta be, you know, you gotta be very, very cognizant of the times when you make movies like that. And a movie like that right now, I don't know. Maybe people would like it because everything is so, I don't want to say the word, so, you know, with the times. So it'd be cool if they made another movie like that. Sacha Baron Cohen's The Dictator. They made like The Dictator 2, or, you know, actually they can't because the story kind of ends right there. It's a great movie. It's funny as hell. You know, they have Borat 2 that came out. That was really funny too. I watched that recently. He gets hitched up with these rednecks. These people that happen to be, you know, driving a truck and have flannel and overalls and all that. Stays with them during all the COVID. It's hilarious. Let's take a look at chat. Do the compressor is under the engine and they do. The compressor is under the engine and over the transmission. What? Really? They can't just do it like every other car where they have all the belts on the front and it's just attached to the side. So the compressor is between the engine and the transmission. That is ridiculous. Okay, that should not be allowed in automotive engineering. Well, guys, yeah, that movie is totally hilarious, says Fixation Forever. Yeah, thanks so much for joining, guys. Remember, let me know how you like this Sunday timing in the afternoon. Works out perfectly for me because, you know, I can do this right after church when I go to church in the morning. If you guys don't like it, let me know down in the comments below or whatever. And thanks to everyone that joined this week. We're going to go ahead and call this stream the end. And if anyone wants to play some Call of Duty or something, let me know in our Discord, also linked down below and also linked in the live chat. Thank you to everyone that joined us this week, and we'll see you in the next one. Remember, same bad time, same bad channel. Bye-bye.